Did you know that in Malaysia, it's common to greet friends with a gentle touch on the forearm rather than a handshake? The Malaysian forearm greeting, known as salam, involves a gentle touch or kiss of the forearm or hand, often followed by bringing your own hand to the chest to signify from the heart. This gesture is usually reserved for greeting elders or showing deep respect and reflects a cultural emphasis on personal space and warmth, showcasing how greetings vary around the world and enhancing connection. A study found that a significant percentage of relationships fail due to communication issues rooted in cultural misunderstandings. While exact figures are elusive, research indicates intercultural couples face particularly difficult challenges, leading to an average 10% higher divorce rate than culturally similar couples, with issues like communication gaps, different values, family, gender roles, and societal pressures often fueling these conflicts. Though we believe success is possible with the Cubble philosophy, misinterpretations stemming from diverse cultural backgrounds can lead to significant disconnects between partners, emphasizing the importance of understanding and adapting to different conversational styles. Welcome back to Cubble. Professor Cubbleton here again, and today we're discussing strengthening connections through cultural exchange. Don't forget to click to subscribe, and if you enjoy this content, like and leave a comment below. Now, let's begin connecting through culture. In this video, we're going to provide you with a set of practical and actionable strategies to enhance your relationships by bridging cultural differences. So let's get into why this matters. It's interesting that as our world becomes more interconnected, understanding cultural nuances is essential for effective communication in dating and everyday interactions. So let's get into empowering you with detailed tools to break down barriers and foster meaningful connections. Today, we're discussing practicing our 3 daily strategies to help bridge cultural gaps. So please pay attention, implement the strategies, and reap the benefits. Starting off with number 1, engage in active listening. Here's what to do. When conversing with someone, especially one from a different culture, focus fully on what they're saying without saying anything or interrupting. We found the best way to implement this approach is remove distractions. First, put your phone away and maintain consistent eye contact. This shows respect and attentiveness. Also important in contrast is the use of reflective listening. Wherever possible, paraphrase what someone says to confirm your understanding. For example, follow their statement with, "Oh, so what you're saying is ... This not only clarifies, but also shows the position that you comprehend what they're saying and demonstrates that you value their perspective. Last point in listening techniques, ask open-ended questions. Try to encourage them to share more about their experiences with questions like, "Can you share more about that tradition?" or "How can I possibly learn more in my free time?" These disarming listening key points can move mountains when it comes to basic cultural understanding. Moving on to number 2, begin or continue to educate yourself on cultural norms. Well, how do you do that? Take time each week, maybe 30 minutes spread out through the week to learn about one different culture, its customs, communication styles, traditions. Remember, the more you know, the more you grow. Start small and let that seed manifest. Well, how do you do that? Read books and articles and look for resources focusing on cultural practices within the communities you're engaging with. For instance, explore literature from authors of different backgrounds associated with your cultural human environment. That's what we call at Cubble the CHE, your cultural human environment. Another way is to attend cultural events. Go to local festivals, markets, the workshops. Even farmers markets can be a wonderful place to engage with people from various cultures. Just be sure to ask questions respectfully with genuine intrigue. Another method, if you're more of the indoor type, could be beginning to follow cultural influencers. Use social media to follow influencers who share insight about their culture. And for those that live in the scroll, we haven't forgotten about you. Be sure to click below and download the Cubble app. It's the ultimate culture app made for today, and it'll really help you find your way in your cultural journey. But yes, cultural influencers can provide a more personal view of customs and values. That brings us to number 3. Incorporate empathy into your interactions. Empathy, 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 empathy. Okay, so how do you do that? Remember, small steps. Again, start making a conscious effort to understand and respect different cultural emotions, expressions, and communication styles. At Cubble, we found the best way to implement this mindset begins with simple actions. Maybe mirror the body language of somebody that you're talking to without being obvious. Follow their tone, follow their tempo. This can create a sense of rapport and comfort. If done correctly and you're not mocking, you can really build a friendship just by following how someone else is acting and acting the same way. Be sure to be mindful, though, of your words. Different cultures may interpret words differently. When talking about sensitive topics, choose your words carefully and be aware of the connotations. But hey, and this is really important, it's okay to acknowledge differences. If you find yourself in a misunderstanding, calmly address it by saying something like, I realize we may see things differently due to our cultural backgrounds or other reasons, but let's just discuss it. And while we may still disagree, we will both have a greater sense of awareness going forward. This outlook opens up a dialogue rather than causing divisiveness or defensiveness. Wrapping up, the Cubble philosophy beckons that by active listening, educating yourself, and incorporating empathy into your everyday interactions, you'll begin to close the cultural gaps in personal dating, marriage, and your own societal relationships at large. Keeping an open mind and being willing to learn will not only strengthen your connections, but also cultivate a more inclusive and understanding community base. We look forward to hearing about your experiences as you apply these strategies. Together, we can make meaningful strides in bridging gaps across cultures. More videos to come as we continue reimagining cultural identity. I'm inviting you to like it, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe below. Don't forget to download the Cubble app from your app store or by clicking the link below. Remember, your future is happening now. And as always, thanks for your time. If you'd like to find 3 ways to be a better cultural communicator, click this video now.